is his moment, his last opportunity to prove Juicy wrong and walk away as our grand finalist.
And then there was 3. The final boss awaits Indrali in the finals, but first Atow and Mawkzy have to duke it out. My name is Gibbs. I am joined by CJ for this amazing semi-final action in the inaugural 1v1 tournament. CJ, how pumped are you?
Oh, it's a pleasure to be here, Andy. We are down to the final 3, as you said. We've got 3v3 mains. We've got a 1v1 main. Surely in the 1v1 game, you've got to favour him. I'm going to go Mawkzy for this one, but Atow just looks so impressive against Nas.
Yeah, I've been predicting Atow this whole weekend, and I'll see if that holds true. Great save here off the crossbar for Atow to narrowly keep that one out, but Mawkzy's got all the boost. Atow still has 33 in the tank, though, so let's see what defensive stop he can make here. He does clear it off his post to get the clear, but no boost available for him. So he'll have to pick up some pads. He went for the other mid boost across the field, and now Mawkzy going for another dribble attempt, having full possession for this first half minute.
It's going to be an interesting one here. Could be the first goal coming through.
Wow, there you go.
Perhaps, well, we saw the warm-up playing a factor in the previous series with, well, I guess Drally hopping on a minute before, Juicy firing first, but Atow will get the first goal on the board, and he might just get a little bit of a pause. It looks like Atow might be just lagging a touch.
Yeah, his camera was lagging a bit, so he asked for a pause really fast, as you saw in that top left corner. But for Atow, it feels like he had the better warm-ups coming in, including today, but not only yesterday as well. I know Trouble is your boy, but for Mawkzy, that's a little bit more of a walk in the park for him. So it's been 2 days since that rematch that these guys had on Friday, but Atow has had the tougher road afterwards, so maybe that warm-up is going to really help him going into this match against Mawkzy. Yeah,
he certainly had the reps on the board in, I guess, well, certainly today, but yeah, Atow's, it's because we talk about the mental side of Rocket League as well, Gibbs. This is almost a reverse psychology, man. How often do we see an early goal and the other person says, wait, my controller, you know, it's a timeout, but Atow's actually gone the other way. He scored himself and then called for a tech pause.
Yeah, you see, like, pressure is going to really matter as well, too, because, like, Atow and Drally both, who are still in this tournament, you know, their main goal this year is to win the 3v3 championship, right? So, Mawkzy, like, ones is his thing. He trains for ones, he practices ones, he does not care about threes at all. This is his ultimate chance, right? His glory. So for him, I feel like there's got to be way more pressure on Mawkzy than Atow. That doesn't necessarily mean he's going to play worse. He could really play exceptionally well because of it. But with Atow and Drally, we all know, yes, a 1v1 championship would be great for them, but their ultimate goal at the end of the day is to be 3v3 world champions. So we'll see if Mawkzy can take that pressure and just catapult him to another level.
Yeah, another reason why I think it's you know, I'll say it, I'm rooting for Mawkzy just because, well, it gets another person to Birmingham.
Yeah.
Well, a person that, as you said, hasn't achieved, well, nowhere near as much in the 3v3 format as these KC boys. Gets a chance to go, but regardless, if it's Atow or Drally, they'll be there anyway. They don't need to play the ones. Whereas Mawkzy, it'd be pretty cool to see him, but more pressure on his back. Back into it now. Atow got to get the first 2. It's a nice midfield challenge.
Yeah, the backflip challenge is always hard to read when you're on offense because you expect them, they're kind of out of position, but Atow read that perfectly, knew exactly when Mawkzy wanted to take that into the air, wins the challenge cleanly, and gets a free goal.
Just perfect positioning. We mentioned the no man's land kind of challenge where it's not too, well, you're just in that spot where you should be closer or you should be further away, but especially against Mawkzy, that's got to be crucial for Atow. We know how, well, he's known for his flicks, Mawkzy, so being able to challenge early was massive there for Atow, and he might be able to find another one. You see Mawkzy with no boost. He tried to find the bump, and Atow knew exactly what he was up to. Drives around him, gets his third.
The recoveries, the counterattacks, this is what Atow did in his last match as well. He's just so quick off the walls or off the inside of his net. It doesn't really matter, and he just catches the player on offense just off guard and just gets those free counterattack goals. It's the speed of Atow that has been looking so good throughout today.
And there is going to be the first goal from Mawkzy. That's a nice 50. Still needs to find 2 more of it. I mean, we mentioned, well, the boys mentioned in the first series of Atow, turning on his light, turning on his lamp was huge, but perhaps camera off. Atow's a different beast now. He doesn't have to worry about how his camera's looking, how the room's looking. So far, though, he's in control, but Mawkzy has hit the scoreboard.
Yeah, delayed kickoff there by Atow. Like Mawkzy, his real threat is the head-to-head kickoffs, or the head-on kickoffs. He gets another goal here on the counter-attack. But when we saw him versus Trebla, his heads-on kickoffs were fantastic. He won 2/3 of them versus Trebla. He was about 50% on diagonal kickoffs. So it seems like Mawkzy is more comfortable when it is a heads-on kickoff like this. He wins them more times than not. We'll see if that plays a factor here. We'll see what Atow can do to kind of confuse Mawkzy down those kickoffs. But so far, that's back-to-back wins by Mawkzy.
And that wave dash recovery kickoff is his staple. It's worked again there. Atow just seems to hit the ground first. Able to get the speed. What a flick. Atow should be able to deal with this. He tried to hit the psycho, missed. Mawkzy in control. Insta challenge. You can hear Atow coming, but just wasn't able to get it underneath in time. Another insta challenge. Atow's so aggressive, and he's found the demo. Won't be able to get it on net straight away. Back post spawn comes through. Atow, does he get it? No, doesn't find the dunk.
He tried to creep it in under the crossbar, just hit it a little bit too early, but that's just because of how fast he had to do it. Gets another opportunity here with the flipper shot. Mawkzy, a great save, but Atow again, the recovery speed by him is so good. 2 bumps to throw Mawkzy off, and Atow will at least keep this ball just in contention, like in that midfield. Another demo by Atow there, and this time he will be able to secure the goal.
Yeah, I think 3's plays are just quicker than 1's. You can see Atow, they were both low boost. Well, actually, Atow was able to grab the mid, and then he just cannoned at Mawkzy. Found the demo, stole his corner boost, found the open net. 4-2, just bridging that gap. Certainly be a handy lead after Mawkzy was able to find his first 2. But there's another kickoff win. Can he rip the flick? There he is. There's the 1v1 man coming out.
And Mawkzy, he's starting a little slow, but, you know, he wins a big kickoff here and gets the flick. But let's not forget that when they played for that Group B final placement match, Mawkzy won or lost the first 2 games to Atow and then won 3 in a row. So even if Mawkzy does fall here, he's not going to be too concerned about it. You expect him to probably lose this one because Atow has had that warm-up. But he's hanging in here right now. It's only a 1-goal game. Atow, though, with possession, going in the air early, trying for the bump. He gets the bump. Mawkzy, but the ball does not go in. Mawkzy gets the clear out. What a save.
He just, I don't know, he platformed into the crossbar there, Mawkzy, and was able to recover by just eating the crossbar. Another bump. This time, actually, Atow goes high. Does he turn on net? Mawkzy doesn't get back. In the end, Atow finds his 5th, but that was a ridiculous save.
That's so tough, too, because you make a great save, but then, like, you just don't get a scoring opportunity off of it. So it was still Atow's possession mostly throughout that, and he still scores eventually. So it just makes matters worse, right? Because Atow has the lead and just drained more of the clock as well. But Mawkzy wins another kickoff here, going for the aerial dribble bump. But Atow, big save, and again, the recovery speed from him, the counter-attack, 3-goal lead.
How often does he score like this? I don't know if there's anyone quicker out of net. It's just in and out. He finds a little zap dash recovery to hit Supersonic. 6-3. You mentioned the warm-up game being a factor. I mean, if Juicy was able to take a game off Drally and then we saw how the rest of that series goes, it clearly shows that warm-ups are huge in the 1s. And obviously, we know we'll get better and better, but Atow still has had a really impressive start to this game. Does he get another one? No.
We saw another delayed kickoff by Atow. We actually talked about this a lot with Fear in the pre-show on Saturday of like, here's how you counter Mawkzy's head-on kickoff is going for that delayed kickoff. And he's shown it twice now, Atow, and he's done well with them. So we'll see if that continues when it is the heads-up kickoff. Mawkzy, though, with position, great flick there. Little 360 on the ground to secure the goal for Mawkzy. He's still alive. 2 goals down, 37 on the clock.
Yeah, he's recognised that Atow's just been an insta-challenging pretty much everything, playing so aggressive. Still love the little whip around from Mawkzy to get in position. But that's great recognition, as I said. He knows that Atow's looking to challenge it instantly. He's not trying to let Mawkzy set up the flick. That time, he just flicks a bit earlier, gets it over the top. Nice bump. Heavy touch as well. Does he recovery time? He does. 2-goal swing. It's back to a 1-goal game.
So little bumps on both sides. We weren't sure who was actually going to get bumped more. Mawkzy wins it. Not only that, backs up just enough to get a powerful touch to clear that ball towards the blue side goal. And here we go. 1 goal down, half a minute to play. Mawkzy's right back in it.
He loves his kickoff. The wave dash recovery, gets another one. He's going to fake this boost. That has to go back. Worried about cutting it straight on net. This time doesn't challenge, gets bumped off it. Mawkzy's got to tie it up. 6-6.
Here we go. Tie game, game 1. And this is what we expect. Just a battle between these two. Mawkzy, great job by him getting that bump there. But Atow, he still almost came off that crossbar and made a save. But Mawkzy, it's all or nothing on these goals because you know that the speed of Atow is so great on those counterattacks.
And this time, Atow, we've seen him do this before. Opts to not go for the kickoff, grab boost instead. Goes to defend, he's overcommitted once again. He throws himself at it. Mawkzy might just be stealing game 1, Gibbs.
I feel like Mawkzy's in Atow's head. Like, Atow is trying to change his kickoff so often, and it's kind of throwing Atow off, it feels like. It feels like he's afraid that Mawkzy's going to win kickoffs more times than not, so he doesn't want to contest them. He'll go for delayed kickoffs like that, or just don't go for them at all. But Mawkzy wins this one as well. He'll throw it on net, but Atow's got one last chance.
He's going to keep it up. Mawkzy, though, with boost, throws it down, and he was 2 down with 20 on the clock.
Go for normal ones. He will, like, occasionally, because he's got to try and throw off Mawkzy, but it seems like he's a little bit afraid right now. We'll see if that continues through game 2.
Yeah, we will see if this one will continue the trend that the last 30 seconds was on, or the path, and, well, it will. It was 14 seconds in. Atow went for boost, and Mawkzy said, if you're going to take that, I'll have the net. Beautiful bump instead, actually. He had no choice. He was on ice skates. He was on an ice rink. And he gets the first.
That's always hard when you're elevated and the cars are near each other, because the other car just has to park right underneath you and you can't do anything about it. So Mawkzy, great job there to park himself under Atow so he can't get his wheels on the ground and get the first goal. He's got the boost here as well. Going to keep it high. He misses the shot off the post. Atow, if he can get there in time, he does. Gets a freebie. I think Mawkzy wants this one back.
How has he missed that? I'm trying to watch that on the replay. He just didn't get around that at all. I mean, the setup was perfect. It looked like he should have scored, and
yeah,
that's costly.
And that's the hard part. In threes, if you misplay, which we've seen CJ do a ton, there's always teammates behind him to make saves, right? But in ones, you make a misplay, it's a 2-goal swing. And that's just how it is. So.
In threes, it's a great pass, you know.
Exactly, yeah, exactly. You throw it off the post, you're like, yeah, I meant to do that.
Yeah, it's costly in ones, and should be 2-0. It's not, it's 1-1, and Atow might be able to get the lead here. He's in. Oh,
what a save.
Should it? Well, Atow, come on now. Surely, okay, he delayed the inevitable. He finds the lead.
Play with his food a little bit here. I'd be a little concerned. I just throw that in the net, Atow, next time, please. For us, at least, because I'm having a heart attack there. But he does get the goal. 1 minute down. Atow has a 1-goal lead. Still incredibly close. We'll see how this diagonal kickoff goes. Again, Mawkzy's kickoff for diagonal versus treble wasn't that great. And Atow just going to do a power shot. He gets enough on it and steals the goal away.
Yeah, he just knew that, well, Mawkzy was going to dip out for that mid-boost at some stage. And as soon as he popped out, Atow threw it on net. 3-1 now. And, well, you can't get too confident in this guy because we know that Mawkzy finishes games incredibly well, as we saw in the first. No instant challenge, should I say, this time from Atow. But Mawkzy in trouble. He's been demoed. Can Atow get around it for a fourth? Just has to hook it on net. Should do. Will do. He's on fire.
And that's the benefit of going boost and not the ball. Mawkzy was like, I'm going to play ball, but he only had like 15 boosts in the tank. But Atow got the mid boost, got back in time to make the challenges happen. And then that leads to a demo. It leads to a free goal. So it does pay off occasionally to go for that boost. Atow does it here again, but Mawkzy has the other corner boost in his hand, and now they're both going to race back into the orange side. Atow with the flick attempt, misses it, makes it awkward though for Mawkzy. He somehow gets away with it, bumps Atow out, and will secure the goal.
Yeah, Mawkzy just, well, found himself in a position that was very favorable. You just see Atow, I think he got so close that he had that moment of, what on earth am I doing here? He just thought, I am probably in a bit of a rough spot with no boost, and Mawkzy gets a free goal.
Yeah, when you're on the offensive side, and then you look in that bottom right corner, and you're like, oh yeah, I got like 10 boost in my tank. This is probably not a place I want to be. Mawkzy being chased down here, so he's just going to have to dribble this ball around. Atow threatening at times, but cannot get the demo on Mawkzy. It does open the door up just a little bit. Atow with low boost will be able to get the touch, though. Mawkzy also misses the bump. Neither of these guys can connect with their cars.
Low boost now for Mawkzy. Atow's done really well to throw pressure on net while still grabbing that corner boost. You can see he's trying to find that challenge. If he can get on net, that's beautiful play. Top right corner found. And he does have a 3-goal lead, which last game looked safe, but Mawkzy's never out.
Sure. A great job by Atow there to just delay the challenge to get the favorable 50-50 and secure that goal. Here's another heads-up kickoff. And this time, Atow is kind of hanging around, doing his normal kickoffs, not going for the delays as often. See if that pays off throughout the series. But Atow with low boost does get the clear out.
Atow goes back. Mawkzy sets up the flick. What a save from Atow. Top corner found. Top corner saved. There's more boost taken by Mawkzy. Atow's just got a double jump. Toe poke it on net. Mawkzy knew more than I did. I thought perhaps it was going to be bar down. That's a huge flick. Does Atow get back? Does he set up the psycho? He misses. Free shot. It's not the greatest, but Atow doesn't find a recovery.
These are always dangerous when you're trying to double tap it back off your back wall. Go for the psycho, because if you miss, it's just wide open. And even with a bad shot, Mawkzy, he still puts that one home. So, but Atow, like, I get what you're trying to do, but maybe try and throw it into your corner. His guess is probably, then I have no boost. Mawkzy's going to score anyway. But Mawkzy gets another one here off the kickoff, and here we go again. Just like game one, Mawkzy right back in it.
Yeah, it's the beauty of 1v1. Any goal can be turned into 2 with a great kickoff. Mawkzy turned that 3-5 or 2-5 into a 1-goal game. Atow, though, answers right back. It was messy, but he just outpaced Mawkzy.
Mawkzy goes for the bump right here with the wave dash. Atow just parks it just for an extra split moment and gets the goal. Both these guys are going for demo plays, but both players are doing a great job of dodging the other car. So well done there by Atow. We'll see a lot of delayed kickoffs here. Like, I felt like we weren't seeing them that often throughout this 1v1 tournament, but so far here, we've seen Mawkzy do it on the diagonal. We've seen Atow do it a lot in the heads up. See if that continues. Mawkzy, we get a big clear here, but it's kind of just got to throw this one away a bit, and Atow's going to make a little bit of a save. They'll both reset with 100 boost. Atow gets possession. He's going to go for the flick. He's going to fake it, go low, maybe a little too freestyle happy, and just gives the ball away to Mawkzy.
Yeah, and he hasn't grabbed any boost on the way back, just a few pads. Backflip challenge was good. Does he get one more? Mawkzy ready to chow. No boost now for Atow. He's in big trouble. But Mawkzy goes for the fake, which is really all Atow had to play for, was that touch. But he's been sent to Mars, and he should, out of level, well, get 1 goal back. And it's similar to game one here, Gibbs. He's just sticking around and surging late.
Yeah, we'll see how these kickoffs go. They're going to be very important for this last minute. It is a diagonal. I think that favors maybe Atow a slight bit, but see how it goes. Atow does win this with the boost. At least Mawkzy will control the ball, though, on 0, grabbing the other mid-boost. Great play by him to get possession and boost. Going into the air, going off the ceiling. Can he hit the shot? He does. Tie game.
That's beautiful. Mawkzy has dominated these kickoffs. He goes straight off the ceiling, saves his reset, and from there, it is just the world is his oyster. Finds bottom left. Nothing that Atow can do. 6-6. He was 3 goals down, but that's nothing for this guy. The wave dash kickoff has won another. Here is Atow has to back off. Does he get the other flick? Top corner, he finds it, but it is offline. Mawkzy just sends it to Mars.
That actually does work out, but he doesn't get any boost yet. He's got to pick up this back corner, go from a different angle. Atow's going to try and go low. Not a great shot there, and Mawkzy will take over. He's going to try and throw it forward, but Atow, quick clear and the counter attack. It doesn't have enough juice. Mawkzy, big save. Can Atow finish? He does. Great slow touch going off the bar again. So Mawkzy cannot get the clear, and Atow back up top.
Oh, I'll tell you what, if Mawkzy saved that with 0 boost off the bar with the recovery, it would have been ridiculous. But Atow held his nerve. 21 seconds. Mawkzy wins kickoff, has boost and ball. Atow goes back corner. Mawkzy needs to find those flicks as he hits the challenge. He actually got it over the top of the bump, came through, and he's dusted him. He will be able to tie this series up with a huge final challenge.
Such a smart play by Atow. I think Mawkzy, from the get-go there, was like, I'm going for the air dribble bump, and Atow's like, I'm not going to give you any time. I'm just going to attack. We saw this in his last match. The speed that Atow has is unmatched on the field. He shows it there to get the huge 2-goal lead, but Mawkzy, the kickoff, he's still alive.
What a ridiculous shot as well from Mawkzy. He just popped up, wave dash, off
Wow.
the instant flip, pre-flip shot on net, 3 seconds. And he has dominated these kickoffs. There's a chance, but he's got to lock in right now.
Is it a delay for Atow? That's what I'm guessing. Neither one goes for the delay, just the neutral kickoff. Atow's got it cleared. He didn't get enough on it. Mawkzy, can he keep it alive? He does. He grabs his 100. What can he do?
Surely not.
Ooh.
He just threatened the bum, Mawkzy.
Game somewhere, it could be compounded into 2 or 3 in a row. So see if that happens. But it's really going to come down to these kickoffs. So right now, I feel like Mawkzy has the edge on all the kickoffs, and Atow's doing a good job when the ball's just a rally score attempt where both players have possession. Like Atow's doing well there. So we'll see if that continues. Game 3 has begun. Mawkzy won another kickoff, but the rallies, the counterattacks by Atow, just a free goal. Mawkzy not expecting the speed of Atow.
Yeah, he always finds so much power on the finishing shot as well, no matter how little boost he has. And he finds the first, as, well, he seems to always do here, Atow. He's really strong at the start of these games. Mawkzy kind of just tightens up his gameplay as it goes on, but these kickoffs have been a consistent factor for Mawkzy, and that's a ridiculous flick. That is just lovely with no boost. That's what he's known for. Ties it up.
That's so difficult because the ball pops over Atow's head. He could try and challenge early, but he's in such a bad spot. He kind of has to forfeit possession and just go pick up 2 pads and hope he can make a save. But with that flick by Mawkzy, it's just so good. Now to another delayed kickoff here. Can he get enough boost to get up in the air and throw it on net in time? Mawkzy, big save, but Atow with the follow-up will slot it home and get the lead right back.
It was a game of 0 boost, but the delayed kickoff was the factor in the end there. Atow finds his second. Lovely shot. Nothing that Mawkzy could do. 2-1. And, yeah, as I mentioned, nothing's really changed game to game. It's just so close. It's based on these little kickoff wins. And, well, it could be 2-2 right now. Mawkzy has the flick game. This time, Atow challenges in time. Can he recover? Mawkzy's a bit slow out of net. Yeah, he's the back all the way.
Mawkzy's hanging around.
And on net, that actually could work out in the end. Atow went for the shot.
Yeah, like Atow, I think, was like, oh, are you going to give me a free net? But then just didn't hit it hard enough, and Mawkzy did get back in time. Mawkzy, no boost, though, for a while here, so he's got to give up possession to Atow. Atow with a low-angle shot. Mawkzy will just play it off his back wall. A very easy save for him. And take over possession. Going for the dribble, going for the aerial dribble bump. He gets it. Tie game.
Perfect positioning. I mean, they're so hard to defend there unless you maybe roll ass with your second flip, but that's just the perfect spot. He's so far ahead of the ball there, Gibbs. There's nothing that he can do to get out of the line of Mawkzy, who finds his second, and it was beautiful defense down the other end as well. Atow this time goes for his no kickoff, his corner boost. Oh, it doesn't matter how good you are, you still cannot pick up those golden peanuts in the corner.
It's like the same thing in Rumble when the ball is frozen and no one hits it. It's like, it's hard to hit a target that doesn't move. Atow gets a shot, but Mawkzy does get the clear out. Atow, though, is trying to hang around this ball, trying to go for some fake challenges. Both pick up 100 boost, and Mawkzy will take it to the air. Going for the fake. Atow breezes it the whole way and gets the challenge midfield. Can he recover in time? He does for the demo and will get the free goal. And again, I feel like when it's rally scoring, Atow has that edge. It comes down to those kickoffs, and that's why we keep seeing Atow kind of forfeiting on a lot of these kickoffs, because he feels like he can win the game if it's just played for a bit.
Yeah, it's interesting how Mawkzy, he's got a quicker wave dash kickoff, but around the ground, the recoveries from Atow could just be the 3v3 game. He's just so much quicker than Mawkzy, and he's winning these little exchanges where there's a 50 and a 2's recovering quicker more often than not. It is Atow. He gets the lead. It's Mawkzy. He's just trying to keep this ball away. Atow finds another bump with low boost, throws it on. Mawkzy this time will get space to work with.
Mawkzy did well there. He landed on top of Atow, but did recover in time. Another aerial dribble bump, and it seems like he's figured out something with Atow. The way Atow is playing defense, he's going in like a parallel line or a perpendicular line, and he could just follow right up and just be a fullback for his ball and just lead the way.
He's hit the button. The cringe button is always there. You can look at it just next to your keyboard on your desk, and he's gone, I'm going for it now. Just forget about it. Forget about it. We're going the cringe. He finds another kickoff goal. Mawkzy, this one was just dominant. Atow tried to delay. That's still a really nice shot in the end.
Yes, but this is Mawkzy trying to read for those delayed kickoffs. He flips into the ball, which he normally does not do on his kickoffs, and that's a good way to counter it. You just power through the ball to get through that delayed kickoff. So Mawkzy, a great read there, and that could spell trouble for Atow for the rest of this match.
Mawkzy tries to find the bump. Atow carries it across. Keeps it away from Mawkzy. The demo lands. Needs to get boost. Atow will be able to spawn in time, but not to grab it. Oh, there he is. Gets it in the perfect spot. The Mawkzy flicks back. Top left is found. He's got a 2-goal lead.
And Atow is just like, I need a wave dash to get a little bit closer to this to actually have a chance. And Mawkzy just so incredibly fast on the offense with that flick. And Atow just in no man's land because he wanted to be closer to guard more of those angles. But wins a kickoff here, misses the shot, far post.
Still in a great spot. He's grabbed all of the boost in Mawkzy's defensive half, and can he turn the corner? Mawkzy trying to track back. He's in a bit of trouble. Pops it off the crossbar. Still 0 boost. What does Atow do? It's a solo play. This is risky if it doesn't come off, but more often than not, he just cooks. Reset, wave dash, bottom left.
This play is so dangerous because Atow's in the air. Yeah, Mawkzy has no boost, but if he messes this up, Mawkzy makes a save and probably scores. So well done by Atow to just control that down and get the high percentage shot. And another kickoff win, but an unfavorable bounce will go Mawkzy's way.
Atow, though, steals the mid boost on his way past. Mawkzy just has to flick. This one not on target now. He has to find a boost on the way back. Keeps some pace on the ball. Dodges the demo. He's done really well. He's turned Atow inside out. Should be a goal. Will be a goal. Mawkzy, this is a rare position from him. He gets his 2-goal lead back. Usually he's having to make a late surge at Atow, but, well, he's got Atow on the back foot.
There's about 5 pixels difference between Atow and Mawkzy's rear end there, and Mawkzy avoids that demo. Just a little bit too much card chasing by Atow. Give Mawkzy a free one. Another delayed kickoff here by Atow. He's got 100, going for the double flip reset, trying to throw off Mawkzy, but now Atow's got nothing in the tank, and Mawkzy gets a free clear. He's going to go up for his flick, and top left bins. What a shot.
That's lovely. How often do you see the 1v1 main just come out, and he just knows where that front of the car is. He knows where the sweet spot is on that Fennec. And it's the same thing every time. He just rips it into the top half of the net. 7-4. And not too much time left for Atow to get to work. Mawkzy trying to keep pressure on. Just peppering the net. Atow wants to take it straight. He finds a good 50, but Mawkzy isn't worried about that at all.
A lot of time wasted here on this possession by Atow as well. Mawkzy on low boosted very well on the offensive side, but now Atow's got a chance to get back into this. Tries to do a self pass, a little bit too wide. Will continue the possession, but Mawkzy, great read off the back wall, will get the counter, and that should be the game. Atow calls for next, and we will move on. Mawkzy with the win.
He's had enough. He's had enough of this game. 4 goals, 43 stats. There's still time, but we did see in that previous series that Atow's very happy to just call next and have a clean slate into this one as, well, Mawkzy's found the edge and gone ahead in the series, and there's a time. And I'm not going to tell you, but if only you knew. Timeout over, 2-1 Mawkzy. Let's see what Atow has found as he's probably done a bit of inner self-talk as well. We've witnessed on the player cams previously. To pump himself up for this one.
And it's only if they knew what kickoff was about to happen, right? That's going to be the main priority here for both these players, trying to fake each other out. We saw Mawkzy get the read on a delayed kickoff at a time. Now Atow's going off the seal. Mawkzy as well. Atow reads it quickly and just pushes the ball forward because Mawkzy's on a tough angle, so if you can get this there quickly, he doesn't have the angle. Great job by Atow.
Trying to channel my short-term memory. We haven't really seen Atow go for aerial plays much in this game, and when he is absolutely dominating 1v1 series, this is, well, here we go. This is what he's doing. It's back corner, and it's full-length air dribbles. Here he goes. Reset, flick, top bins. He's missed. Don't do it again. That's why.
This is why. And this is why those are all or nothing plays. And if you're just slightly off, it is a risky play. A 2-goal swing here. Mawkzy will take the free one. But yeah, mostly we've seen the counterattack goals by Atow of just, he's using his ground speed more than anything to get ahead of Mawkzy. And that's where he's scoring most of his goals. Mawkzy, though, great challenge here. Off the kickoff, he also got the boost, so he's going to win that one and take the 1-goal lead.
Well, this is why when you're playing a 1v1 main, it is tough to go for those aerial plays because, I mean, Mawkzy's so punishing. He's frustrating if it doesn't come off, but I think that could still be the difference for Atow in this match. To take it to the skies more often. It didn't work out that time, but I still believe you got to do it 2 or 3 times at least. You got to keep experimenting to see if it's going to work. 2-1 though for Mawkzy. Good spot here. He's trying to create space as he get the flick. Oh, that is just almost locked onto that top corner, but not to be.
And Atow trying for the counterattack shot. Mawkzy just hung around a little bit too long, and Atow just throws it deep. Like, Mawkzy's going for maybe some demo plays, maybe expecting Atow to try and dribble it or something, just putting pressure on, but just a bad time to pressure, and Atow sees it, just throws it at the net. We're all tied up, and this is the thing. The small mistakes will be magnified at times, but another kickoff from Mawkzy. Atow has still not figured this one out yet.
Mawkzy, just the delayed kickoff was perfect in the end. Atow didn't read it at all. He hit it straight into him. Mawkzy finds the opening. Gets the 1-goal lead back. Wave dash kickoff. I mean, he's got to have won 80% of the kickoffs in this series, Mawkzy. He just feels like he's always winning. He's got another goal from it too. He just staunches the 50 and gets his 4th.
Great low challenge here. They both have boost, but it does not matter. Just parks it behind the ball, powers through, using that muscle of the Fennec. And Mawkzy has figured out these kickoffs. No delay here this time, but he does win it, but he doesn't get the mid boost. Just tries to throw it forward on net. Atow will clear it away. The boost race goes to Atow, so can he find the angle? He does not. Mawkzy throws it around, but Atow is still controlling all the boost on the field.
I would have owned gold so hard there, Mawkzy. That was still a crucial touch. He finds the flick with 0 boost. He's going to get demoed. He doesn't get out of the way. He finds that back corner. Still on the ball. Atow just 20 boost. The best spot. That back corner boost did spawn as Atow might have timed this perfectly. He has to double back. Doesn't get it. He thought he was going to pick it up on the drive-by. Took 2 goes, and he's still on 0 boost.
Still on 0 boost, trying to chase though, trying to apply some pressure, hoping to get this ball out somewhere where he can get boost. He goes through his corner. Mawkzy just power shot, and Atow does well to throw it around. Mawkzy though trying to play it slow, a little bit of a mistouch. Atow will throw deep. Mawkzy can race back just in time, put it into a safe spot on his corner. Atow though going off the opponent's back wall, turns around on the ceiling, and somehow puts that in. How does he do it?
Disgusting. This was, what a catch. The reset,
wow.
The flip instantly into the reset and throws it right on top of Mawkzy's head for his 3rd goal. He's right back in this. That's where he sets himself apart. He's more mechanical than Mawkzy, and he does have the 1v1 main ground game against those aerial plays. I want to see more of that from Atow.
That was best goal of the day, I would say. That was an aerial masterclass there, and he goes up in the air again. Can't get the air dribble bump because Mawkzy was already too elevated into the air. He's just got to throw it away and pick up the boost. Mawkzy takes control, looking for a power flick. Doesn't get as much on it as he wants, so Atow can make that top save. Mawkzy, though, another poor touch. And Atow challenges early, but Mawkzy does well. Throws another one in. Just so much pressure by Mawkzy. He had a couple missed touches, but he made up for it on all these challenges and did so well on 2 of them back-to-back.
Yeah, it just felt like it was just 50-50 practice for Mawkzy. Atow just kept on flying at him. Mawkzy kept on eating those 50s. And he has found his 5th goal. And I thought he might have missed that boost. Able to scoop it up, Atow. Massive fake challenge. Where does he bite? Mawkzy. Oh, here it comes. It's automatic. And he's got a 3-goal lead.
And this is why so many ones players will challenge so early, because if you allow Mawkzy to have this time, Whenever he decides to do that monster flick, it's so hard to defend and guess when it's coming, and Atow can't react fast enough, and Mawkzy, a commanded 3-goal lead.
Yeah, those flicks are just too good when he does set him up, when he gets time to set him up. That's why Atow wants the instant challenge, but we saw he's found another one here. This is 7-3. Already called next. Does he have a concept of how time works? You've got 92 seconds still, and he's had enough.
To be fair, the last time around, we all questioned his one forfeit and versus Nas, and he won every other game around it, right? Maybe he's more worried about the tilt factor
of this tournament. Obviously now Treble has been knocked out, having the 1v1 main that can't crack it in the threes. He's waited all along. People are saying, why on earth are you just playing 1v1s on stream? Why have you been grinding this game mode for so long? Well, here he is, one game away from the big one game away from having to take down a second member of KC. Can he do it?
Atow with the boost here is going to try and just punish Mawkzy. Can't really do too much here. Mawkzy will get a big clear to just hopefully go pick up some pads. Atow will get possession. Trying for a bounce dribble shot attempt. Instead, just throws it a little bit earlier than expected. Mawkzy does read it. Atow, though, going in the air, going for the double tap flip reset. Cannot get it. Now on low boost, he's got to be careful. Mawkzy gets the clear. Atow will retreat.
Yeah, good luck, because that flick is always top corner. This time, Atow ready, and there he is. He's the quickest recoverer in the West and the East and all over the world. He's always in and out of net, thinking 2 steps ahead. And Mawkzy, the flick that time was, well, top corner, but Atow...
It was a good flick, yeah. And that's the quality of that save. It's not only the save, he puts it into a spot where when he lands inside his goal, he can flip out quickly and get the counterattack. So much going on defense for Atow, doing a fantastic job there. That's the thing he looked so good at all throughout today. Mawkzy, his flick is so good that he's going to keep trying it, right? He gets the demo here. The ball will swivel back towards his side of the field, though, so Atow will be able to collect some boost. But Mawkzy is going to keep doing it until it's not working more than 50% of the time, which right now, it's been working pretty well. This time, the threat of the flick, he doesn't score.
He's trolling. Surely. Why did he not flip into that? He tried to just disrespect Atow, but there was no angle where he was going to get faked there. Oh, he's got to find a goal surely now. Throws it on. There it is.
All right, at least he got it. At least he got it. But playing with his food, right? Just like a little bit too much BM. And here we see Mawkzy, though. He does find that flick and will get the goal. And that's the danger, though. Like, his flick is so good. He's going to keep going back to it. And Atow is going to have to just find a way to make those saves and get that counterattack. But I think Mawkzy would take that 9 times out of 10. Like, he thinks his flick is better than Atow saves more than 50% of the time, so he will absolutely take it.
Oh, and there's his first miss. I mean, I still can't believe he didn't just score that. He almost said, I'll see you in 10 seconds, buddy, as he hopped down the other end, grabbed a 100.
Wasted clock.
Found the goal. 1-1 still. Mawkzy solo. This is where he's less comfortable than most, but he's got a great spot now. He does get the bump, though. Atow somehow still steals more boost, but Atow has more than perhaps Mawkzy realizes. He can keep control. He might be able to find the lead. Low 50. Atow recovers. Oh, he's walked around him. He's absolutely walked around him again, and he will find the counterattack.
So it feels like when the play slows down and there's a lot of these weird small challenges, you expect more times than not that Atow is going to find a way out of it quicker than Mawkzy. We talk about the speed on kickoffs is definitely Mawkzy, but Atow, when it's open field, doing so well. Here he gets a kickoff win, an absolute huge confidence boost for him, and takes a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, rare kickoff win there. The wave dash kickoff often going the way of Mawkzy. That time Atow winning out. 2-goal lead very quickly in this match as Mawkzy perhaps just took the foot off the gas a little bit. Then he's got a chance here with the flick. Atow this time, he's gone for that instant challenge again, which is, I'd say, he's been a little bit more passive in previous games compared to how it was game 1. I like the aggression coming back. It's working, and he's going to get his 4th.
Great challenge here in the open field. Mawkzy's not expecting Atow to actually challenge this. I think he's calling for the bluff on the fake, but Atow just faster again in that open field. Gets it done. Nice easy goal for him. 3-goal lead, trying to force game 6.
Could be scary now, and well, here's 5. I'm going to call it early. There's the reset. When does Mawkzy go? Flick on. Oh. Beautiful. It's just so automatic when he's up in the air, and he has gone up a gear. Is this worrying for Mawkzy?
I think it is. It's when Atow's in the air. Like, that shot was actually not even that good. It's just the threat of the amazing shot that Mawkzy's like, I'm going to guess a fake and go low because I'm probably not going to save the high shot anyway. So Mawkzy tried to guess low, thinking mind games might come out. He guesses wrong, and Atow makes a big save here. Could be a counter check. Mawkzy trying to bump and will get away with it, but the ball spills out, and Atow's going to chase with 0 boost. He's in a precarious spot here. Will he stay? He does. With nothing in the tank, little surprising, Mawkzy will get the clear.
Space to work with. Needs to find a couple on the board. Does he get the dunk? Does he find the goal? He will. Still 3 back. If this was Atow, he would have forfeited before. So let's see.
That's fair. That's fair.
Make the comeback.
It is puzzling when Atow was just hanging around there for way too long on the offensive side with 12 boosts, 20 boosts, and he was backwards too on the play. Like, he's never going to get enough power to put any threatening shot on, and then just puts himself in a bad spot where Mawkzy had all the boost and possession. So here we go again. Mawkzy trying for the low 50, but Atow challenges early. Mawkzy throwing it up high. Atow another big save to clear it out. And it's really about wasting down that clock. Gets the demo as well. Should be able to secure the skull. This might be a forfeit. We'll see. Mawkzy has not been forfeiting as much as Atow. It doesn't look like he's calling for it.
Yeah, he's got less time than Atow did in the previous game, but he has been winning the majority of the kickoffs this series. Let's see if he can find one. There it is. Wave dash, wins control, straight on net. Oh, the flick though, and that could have cost him this, well, potential comeback in game number 5.
That's so hard, though. When you have no boost, you're just trying to do the speed flick as quickly as you possibly can because you know Atow's getting back in time. So he tries for it, messes it up, wins this challenge, though, in the open field. And he's only 3 down with a minute to play. Maybe trying to tell Atow, yeah, don't forfeit these, man, because there's still time. So Mawkzy still in this one. We saw game 1, the ultimate comeback by Mawkzy. See if he can do it again.
Yeah, well, we saw how the kickoff went there. He could have scored off the last one, didn't. The chance here still. Atow's going to leave, so there is space, but time isn't quite on his side right now. Off the ceiling straight away, you can see Atow hovering. He's got the pop over the top. It's not in. He needs to land on it. Needs to be blocked. He needs to be precise.
Wow.
And what a shot. Even Atow says, nice one.
This is Rocket League right here, right? It's just like incredible. He gets bumped as well. It's like, this is what we come to watch. It's just amazing shot there by Mawkzy. Just aerial control through the bump as well. Man, oh man, he's back in this game.
That's ridiculous from Mawkzy. 35 seconds. He's got really good spacing on this too. Atow could be in trouble if he finds top corner. Beautiful save. It was just a touch off target, but Mawkzy keeping pressure on. Atow throwing it. Mawkzy needs to turn now. Face up straight away. Has he gone too early here, Atow? Hang on a minute. We have seen this before.
The mind games in the midfield, like, so Atow thought that Mawkzy, he like faked it the first time, so Atow didn't expect him to actually try again afterwards, and Atow just driving on the ground, giving it up for free. 1-goal game. Mawkzy, big kickoff here. Wins possession and boost. Let's see what he's got.
A chance. He's got a chance right now. Where's the flick? When is Atow challenged? Does he find the bump? He goes to fake instead. I'm not sure if that was the right option. 46 boost for Atow is more than enough if he can kill 2.
And the demo.
The demo. And he might even just be able to walk it down the line. Will Mawkzy had a chance. Atow stood tall. He's kept this series alive.
Saturday. Let's see if we can get one here, CJ.
We did say, well, I might have just thrown it out there after game 2 or something, that game 7 was on the horizon the way this one was looking, and so far there's nothing to doubt that claim. But that's a great start from Mawkzy to deny it. He finds the pop, the instant challenge from Atow, and he wasn't too sure he wanted to bite.
What a great read here, but Atow, yeah, just was a little bit too far away from that. I think he thought Mawkzy was going to go for the power shot immediately. So Atow just jumps a little bit too soon, and once that happens, Mawkzy can read it and do whatever he wants. So well done for him. Atow will have to claw back into this. He'll take it off his back wall, going for the full aerial dribble send, but the ball's a little too far in front of him. Kind of just has to give up possession.
Yeah, Mawkzy was worried about the bump, so he just double jumped to keep it out of trouble, and now he finds the flick. Atow's ready. I think you just have to defend top corner. That's the only place it's going when Mawkzy's playing. This time goes to the air dribble into the bump. Doesn't land it, but finds him on the way down. Just doesn't hook across the ball in time. And that back corner has spawned perfectly for Mawkzy, but Atow didn't need it.
Mawkzy's like hanging around, trying for these bumps, and he does get the boost. But yeah, there are times that boost is just so appetizing that you just get out of position by a hair. And Atow, with his speed in that open field, makes him pay.
Atow beats Mawkzy. Oh, there's going to be another goal here.
Oh, the bumps, though.
Oh, Mawkzy actually threatening the bump has forced Atow off his line, but he's turned the corner on the shoulder. Save from Mawkzy with 0 boost. Ball is out of trouble for now. Has to dodge the bump. Has to. Oh, he's on skates at the moment, but he still cannot get 100 boost to save himself. He is in mighty trouble right now.
And Atow does find the back of the net. And that's the thing. Like, Atow could do whatever he wanted there because Mawkzy was on no boost and Atow had all of it. So, yes, it did look a little silly, but Atow knows that he can apply so much pressure because he can recover faster than Mawkzy unless he gets some weird speed flick, which didn't seem like was in the card. So, Atow, well done. It looked a little weird, but he kept all that pressure up. Wins a kickoff here as well and grabs both boosts. See if he can keep this pressure up on Mawkzy, who's on very limited boost. Gets the challenge, cannot get the goal. Mawkzy with a huge bump and counter.
Yeah, he's on now. 0 boost collected, just 1 pad. He's in big trouble here. Mawkzy should save in and out again from Atow with no boost. And he's nearly got a goal down the other end. Mawkzy has to worry about the own goal. Oh, what a switcheroo. Someone call the ambulance, but not for me.
Back and forth we go. Atow again. We thought it was in the cards. He's going to go through his net, make a great save, get the counterattack goal, but Mawkzy throws it right back at him off his back wall. He gets the counterattack. Atow chooses to not go for kickoff, so Mawkzy gets a free reset off the wall. Let's see what he can do. Kind of throws this one away, and Atow will take control.
Atow back corner. He wants that boost as well. And he wants his cake and wants to eat it. And in the end, he gives up possession. Mawkzy back corner with the 100. Both players in rear. Well, Atow's in a better spot, but you can see how close these touches are. Mawkzy faking, Atow backing off temporarily. When does he challenge? There's the flick. That's not the usual power. Atow might have been surprised there wasn't a bullet. He's got a chance now, and he's going to take it even higher than Mawkzy does. He's looking for the bump. He doesn't land it. Mawkzy, does he recover in time? Short. And won't find the goal.
Wow, and Atow does get back just in time. Mawkzy, though, he still has possessions. Got to flick it quick because Atow was charging in. Will miss the wide open net, and Atow has survived, but he gets demoed. Mawkzy 0 boost. Does he have enough time to get around Atow? He does to take the lead.
It's a beautiful play. He had to go quick off the demo. He didn't have any boost to work with. But even with the demo spawn update, Atow couldn't get back in time. 2 minutes 12 for Mawkzy to maintain this lead. It's another delayed kicker from Atow. It has had success before. Mawkzy has struggled to read it, and he's earned himself possession. So that's been a mix-up. Mawkzy's wave dash kickoff has been so effective that Atow has really had to dive deep into his own lockup, find something that works. There's a shot on. Not on target, but Atow was a little bit worried last second there, Gibbs, that it was in.
Yeah, Atow was like, Mawkzy was a little too close to the net, so it's like I thought that was definitely in. But Atow, great backwards challenge here. Mawkzy will keep control, though. Well done by him to go back to his corner. Atow faking the challenge there, grabs mid-boost and resets. Mawkzy, early flick. Atow will meet him in the air and get the clear. Just got to be careful of that counterattack on Mawkzy. He'll grab his corner boost yet again to keep possession.
He's done well. The spacing has been really impressive for Mawkzy. He's just kept Atow arm's reach, like right there, or fingernails reach, should I say. As he does go down, he's left the ball behind him. Atow underneath. Looks to pounce. He's got to be worried about the bump, and Atow going through. He tried to sweep on net. There's the flip. It is wide, though. But Mawkzy just so worried about the demo. He's just playing safety first. Means he's got 0 boost. If Atow can find a good challenge, he'll be on, but Mawkzy scooped up the 100, and look at this. We've killed a minute on the clock here, Gibbs. And Mawkzy's still in a great spot. He can get a 2-goal lead right here, right now, too.
He's wasting it, wasting that clock. Great demo there, and this whole last minute was about who's going to get the demo on who. Both players going back and forth, trying to dodge demos, not wanting to overcommit and get demoed. Mawkzy finally finds it, wastes maybe 2 more seconds off the clock as well with that 2-goal lead.
40 seconds. Great challenge though. Atow has to score right here, right now. Mawkzy with 100. Which way does he go? He goes to the reset instead. There's the pop. Mawkzy's up for it, but it won't be a goal down the other end. Still a chance for Atow. He's got no boost though. This defense, this play the last minute and a half has been fantastic from Mawkzy, showcasing his 1v1 prowess. Atow has to go 20 seconds. He wants to find the bump or the dunk, something, but Mawkzy keeps standing tall.
The 1v1 main, he wants to make it to this grand finals. He wants to go to the major, and right now he is icing the game, wasting down all the clock. Mawkzy will challenge Drali in that final with a final demo as well. Congratulations